So, beloved ones, if you are here hanging around with us on Facebook, we say welcome to you, and we're just going to see if things are working. Meeting is now streaming live on Facebook, it says. Can you see? Well, I see. We are live.
Oh my God, we've done it.
I see us in your on your site.
Oh my God.
So I hope that our beautiful tech team also can share this on my site, Grow by Mia.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
had the time here is 10:11, so 111, and I think that's a sign that this just happened for us.
yeah. Well, I'm just finding the best place to watch what we're doing. So I'm going to change from Facebook back to Zoom. Here we are. I feel a little bit more at home with this. I've got Zoom in front of me, but Facebook. Eric, if you need my Facebook up, we can always kind of do it. Hang on this way. Sorry, everybody. You just have to bear with us. This is just the way it goes this
Yes.
morning. Yes, right. Okay, I think I can work with that for now. Good morning. Happy
Good.
March, everybody. Hi, Mia.
Yes. Hi, team. Wow. I woke up this morning and the energy was so strong, like this rescue mission energy. We're ready. That
Yeah.
feeling inside of me. How did you feel this morning, Tim?
I've been waiting for March with quite a considerable amount of excitement and trepidation, actually, because I know it's the way that my team are describing it is kind of launch month. It's a cosmic launch, it's a planetary launch, it's an energetic launch, just like we've had January and February, which has been unbelievably challenging energetically. And now we've hit the point of the year where there's a lot of expectation for things to start opening out and becoming more fluid, less oppressive, more easy. But then we've got all of this stuff that's going on around the world. All of the news about the conflicts, the various things. So it's all about where our attention is and how is this month going to make us feel? Where are we going to put our attention? What are we going to focus and create upon? And it's a very, very powerful time. I think
Yeah,
we've
and
got to
it
be very
never
succinct with it.
it never appears as we always create that inner vision of we like, okay, January, February, new March, and April was going to be about stepping into our mission. It was really clear from our guides, right? Like March, we like it's game on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
April, but
Yeah.
we couldn't see how this was going to be presented.
No.
And maybe it's not as comfortable as we thought stepping into our mission would be. And how they showed me the whole picture this morning was so beautiful. And I just texted you also, Tim, like, this is like really the last events is really for the global awakening. I mean,
Yeah.
a huge amount happened 2020, 2021, but there's many still that haven't had the full initiation of their awakening. And I can say, beloved ones, all of you here, we have been through hell and back for being prepared to be the space holders and the way showers. And we have had incredibly intense 10 years, 5 years, maybe some of you 2 or 1 year because you had a fast track awakening. But this is the time. This is the time where you are going to be who you are, show up in your light, in your truth, in your essence, and start do your mission by being who you are, because people around you are having and gonna go into the dark night of their soul.
I agree. I agree. I think 2020 was kind of the warm up for the fear release. Okay, it was kind of like it was like, sprinting before the start of a race to get your muscles warmed up. But now we've got the big one. We've got all of the we've got the if you could, I said this in my Friday video, the last one. If you were controlling or you had been controlling the third dimensional matrix for thousands of years, and you planned ahead. You knew the big awakening was coming, but you had your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and you were planning ahead and everything like that. But one by one, like your house of cards falls as you kind of like try to enable this global control. And so you come to the final the final set of tools which you've got in your box, which is to trigger everybody into a state of survival and to trigger everybody into a state of fear. And one thing that the Intergalactic Council has been saying to me over and over again, and they've been very distinctive about this, is beware the illusion of conflict. Beware the illusion of conflict. And they keep saying it again and again. And people are going to say, well, there's no illusion, it's here. But that is what they're saying. So what are we creating by focusing upon this? What are we creating by expecting the things that we're expecting? And the message again coming in is very clear, is be prepared to see through what you're being shown. Okay. Question everything. Question the motives for what you're receiving information, question the feelings that you've got responding for it, create your own. Create your own opinions, create your own vibrations. And this is very, very important, particularly for March, because it's the launch, like you say, Mia, it's game on. Everything's going to start moving really quickly now. The heavens astrologically are aligning for what's going on around the world. So it's almost like if you're an adept astrologer, you can predict, you can almost read what's going on around the world astrologically. It's being reflected back very, very clearly. But then things start to kind of sweeten up and open out after this particular period of time. So how are we going to go into this? What state of readiness are we in? What levels of responsibility have we taken for our personal energies and our actions? And that's what March is about, taking responsibility, anchoring that I am presence in and manifesting it to everyone and everything around you so that they rise to your frequency, not the frequency that they want you to be presented with via the news, via the media, everything else. We've got to create this for ourselves.
Yeah, and it's going to be uncomfortable. It's just so really making it clear. They keep saying to me, like, tell people it's going to be uncomfortable. And why is it going to be uncomfortable? Because that's the push we all need individually to step into the higher consciousness and understand also that we are a multidimensional being. We are not who we came here, like all these stories, the dramas, the traumas, and all of the things that we've been through, all the identities. We are so much more. And to elevate to that higher multidimensional state, we need to feel very uncomfortable to be attached with our human personality. I don't say our human personality serves us. We have chosen it very carefully, every single aspect of it, but it shall not identify who you are. Be careful with that. So the uncomfortable push that's going to come through is for all of us to understand that healing, the deep healing, the next level of healing of the soul level, we're talking 7th, 8th, 9th dimensional healing soul level, is really for us to really understand that the healing can only occur in truth. All the lies and all the deceivement needs to be cleared, and you are going to start to step forward and speak your truth like never before. That's the shift that we're gonna see, beloved ones, because you're not gonna care. Very soon the shift's gonna happen. It's not like, oh, I'm that healer, I'm that quantum healer, I'm that, you're just gonna, I don't give a S. I go out and I speak my truth because I need to assist people to heal and remember, and the lies cannot heal anyone.
So it's a little bit about being very, very honest with ourselves as well, isn't it? As well as being honest with the people around us. And I think that honesty, again, is anchored with that whole mighty I am the actualization of the highest version of ourselves that is available at this time. Because I was sat there the other morning, I was asking, what can I do? You know, like we go through these little flat spots, and then we kind of then the roller coaster goes up, and we're like, wee, and we're off again, kind of thing. And I've always probably very similarly to you, Mia, struggled with the plateaus. I'm not good with stationary. I have to be moving. There has to be something that's kind of like, you know, baiting me or keeping me interested. And so I was like, well, what can I do to shift it to the next level? What is the one thing that will really start to bring in the information that I need, the feedback that I want to get from the world around me, to keep me up to pace and up to speed with what's occurring, and also to keep me in the highest alignment? And it was work with your highest self. I am the mighty I am present. So I kind of referred back to, I did this yesterday with the Monday meditation, and lo and behold, I couldn't upload my video to Facebook. First time ever that I had, well, actually, it's not the first time. They've been difficult before, but this was just literally flat. No, we don't want your video this morning, Mr. Wild, sort of thing. So I wound up sharing a YouTube link, which then gets a lot less visibility because they don't like sharing links, particularly on Facebook. And it was about...
And you just froze, just so you know. You just froze when you said that.
Have I unfrozen now? Am I back? You can just imagine the bots going, destroy the live stream, sort of thing, can't you? So this meditation yesterday was all about anchoring the 9 levels of the monadic invocations, which starts off as I am the soul, I am the light divine, I am love, I am will, I am fixed design. And it goes all the way up to the top of the cosmic tree, which is I am the ultimate cosmic monad, which is as high as you're going to get. It's up by it's up by the kind of the seraphim level energies. And so I've been doing all 9 every morning and every night, and repeating each one 3 times. And by Christ, that anchors the energy in. It's literally, okay, I have that pillar of light now. I have that energetic. It's now my responsibility to use what I'm receiving and use it correctly, use it wisely. So this is the energy that I'm being shown, that I believe that we all should be integrating with at the moment. Go for the top. Yeah. Don't be shy.
I just shared that to my students this morning. I was like, make sure that you declare really your intention several times a day right now, especially if you are in a kind of leader position where you have people following you, know that you're going to be targeted in different ways. So declaring really your intention, like what are you declaring to connect to? It's kind of the same thing you're saying, Tim. Like really spend time with a full, because you have the free will, right? And every day we need to take responsibility of what we're giving consent to. With that said, if you are watching something or hearing something and you start to feel fear, please also listen to that human instinct.
Yes.
Shut that down, clear your field, and intent and command what you are connecting to. So you have those 2 like polarities, energies working, and you are the creator and you are the self-master of that. Keep checking what I'm giving consentment to, you know, because we have that human instinct also for something. There's fear and there's fear.
There is.
So shut down, clear, don't stay there. And then again, like, what is it that you're commanding to? I have this, like, my declaration of intention is to serve my highest power. I commit to serve to God fully, completely, and totally. I'm God, I'm sovereign, I'm free, 3 times. That's what I keep saying, like my mantra, just to get fully connected. So find your statement and keep just declaring it, because that's where you say yes to be with your higher self and the highest God source energy. And then you're safe.
Yeah, absolutely. You're safe because you have created that that anchor point for that energy. And it's I read this out in my workshop the other night as well. The piece of text via Archangel Jophiel that reminds us of how powerful we are, and was saying that during some of the darkest eras on this planet, when it's looking like the planet is just going to go to the dogs, basically, which could have happened on many occasions over the last 2, 3, 4,000 years or so, saying just the entire vibration of peace or the saving grace of the planet was the fact that there were just a handful, 2, 3, or 4 people that are anchored into their mighty I am presence. Now there are, I would say, millions of us. So we've got nothing to worry about unless we are choosing to take the worries and the fears that we are being presented with. Does that make sense? It's the month to remember how powerful we are. It is the month to remember that this is not a show that is in charge of us. We are in charge of what is going on ultimately in our universe, and start to create at a very high frequency. No more mucking about. I think that's what this year is all about, is getting into that position of power, sovereignty, readiness, groundedness, and actually deal with what is being presented with us like masters rather than victims. That's such a powerful presentation at the moment.
And there's no coincidence that we are here right now. No. I mean, I shared it in my live the other day. I just need to repeat it because I feel so strongly that, you know, Mother Earth is ascending. She's finally stepping into her purpose. And with that, we've talked about this before, Tim. What we mean with that is that Mother Earth is finally understanding her purpose on the whole existence level. What's happening here is da shit. This is where it goes down, this is where it goes up. There's nowhere else you want to be if you want to be able to influence existence on all levels. So again, I know we joke about it a lot, me and Tim, about our physical body, and we like longing sometimes to have the not this physical human incarnated body that can just do certain things, you know, when you get older and everything. But we are the most advanced species, the human species, and we have just reached 10% of our capacity. Let's see what will happen now. We have said fast track, we have said yes. The fast track, I don't think we have even accessed 10% of our human capacity. We are here to be able to access all multidimensional levels through all parallel existences, through all the creations, through all time and space. I mean, this is massive. And for me, it's so inspiring when I connect to that. Then it's like, bring it on, you know?
It's such a paradox, isn't it? We've got this going on. We know the capacity. We've been told what we're capable of, and yet we can't get Facebook to work in the morning.
I know.
You know what I mean? We're growing into these situations and also dealing with all of these changes around us. But it is such a powerful statement of intent to acknowledge what you have just said about yourself, and that applies to every single person listening to this. You are a multi-dimensional master who is incarnated on this planet at this time to turn this show around. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here. We're here for what we are doing at the moment. You will never be more. You will never have been called into your higher role more so than you are at the moment. And again, I think this is what the energy of March is shouting to us. Time to step up, time to take responsibility. And once you've done that as well, I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are really, really compressed and struggling with these energies at the moment. It's almost a case of once you reach out, you commit yourself, you reach into that higher stream and you put your feet on the ground with the intention of doing the role that you've incarnated here for. The universe then rearranges everything around you to suit that. It's almost like the end of the struggle comes with the decision of responsibility, sovereignty, mastery, and facing very clearly. And, you know, all of the shadow work's been coming up for months now. I used to kind of sail around going, ooh, shadow work. Yeah, I think I'll stay away from that. I do lots of alchemizing. I think I'll be able to avoid it. You know what I mean? And then bang, it's literally neck deep, head deep in it. And it repeats itself as we go through our Akash and clear what we need to clear. Everything's coming up. So there's so much collective and individual shadow that's being presented at the moment. So it's almost becoming a normal. This is something that we used to have to progressively kind of dig into, but the shadow work has now become a normal everyday aspect of our ascension process. So it's not that it becomes easy, but we become accustomed to it. We become attuned to doing this, and it makes us very, very strong. That's what I'm finding.
Yeah, absolutely. And the shadow works looks different and feels different, I feel, and that's also what they're showing me. It actually hits you harder, but we actually have it, like, really, it comes fast. It's not like it's sneaking up on you. It just comes like that, boom, and then you just need to clear it. And we understand now that, you know, this is here, it shows up in front of me, I need to take care of it. I can't, like, I do it on Thursday when I see my therapist, you know, it's not that way anymore. And I also think, like, we have traumas. Honestly, we have traumas of shadow work because the shadow work was so, like, outdrawn, and we're like, okay, I need to clear my abandonment wound from my father when I was 7 years. It's not like that.
No.
I mean, that might happen also, but it's going to go so much faster. It's going to come really on. And that's also, of course, why we're going to need to understand both how empowered we are to clear and cleanse, but also learn all those tools and gather them. And we, again, as always, we receive the work that we're supposed to do together, you and me, team. It started already actually kind of in August. A lot of people talks about August that I know that have been following me and you, because we did the work on the Lion's Gate. That was a game changer. Yeah, and I know around there I received this, that we need to create this unity conscious generation, and the one unity generation, and that we're going to do this 6-month journey. And we couldn't really feel exactly the date, and suddenly it just came. End of March.
That's right.
And we just trusted it. And now we see it more clear than ever, because the emotional self-regulation and taking back our power is going to require that we are in some kind of unity with others, because we're going to need to activate each other very fast now.
It's all part of the greater plan, the goal, the Atlantean community goal print is the fact that we work together harmoniously. We've spent years in a state of separation. We've spent, you know, it's almost like the last decade or so has been very much about us and our individual process, working through our individual process and going through the things that we do, sometimes feeling very, very alone. And I know there's a lot of people that are out there still feeling very isolated, very alone. But this is now where the point in our process where we are called into a state of unity. And for those of us that haven't done as much work as some of the others, we're here to support. That's what we're here to do. We're here to find ways of bridging these scenarios, these situations. And again, this is like another Archangel quote, you know, like, one person is powerful, two is a party. Once you start getting groups of people together, you change the world. And that's not an exaggeration. That's not kind of unicorn fluff fantasy. That's an actual manifestation fact that we have the opportunity now to actually completely alter everything to coincide and to harmonize with this gold print that we've got available for us. So we're going to do it.
I mean, it's quantum physics.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And it's quantum physics, you know. It's absolutely no unicorn fluff. It's
no,
really actually even science, if you need that.
absolutely.
So in a couple of hours, we're actually opening the sacred space of the Facebook group.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
Gateways are
recorded a
open.
video, me and Tim, that we are putting out there, and that means that for all of you that have joined the 6 month journey, you can start to post now and start to interact and I mean, there's not so many clear and clean spaces to be
No,
in right now, and
that's one
we
of
are
them.
gonna really keep this energy clear. We're gonna work on it on a field, and Tim has actually created a very nice crystal grid too for the work. So we're gonna be a little bit like a guardian host around the whole group field, and then of course we're gonna assist you with all the tools that is gonna be needed during these 6 months, because now we're really entering the 1st of March. I didn't understand it until today, actually,
Mm,
the power of the coming 6 to 8 months that we're having.
mm.
This is it.
Yes, it is. Halfway point.
And yeah, and also like, I mean, I talked about this before, but coming into breakout rooms that we're gonna do in the webinars, I so much look forward to that, because in the Zoom sessions, you're gonna go into groups and you're gonna be sharing, and that's also where you're gonna so much of whatever is hidden, like hidden of your shadow selves, but also of your gifts, the hidden gifts
Mm,
are going to be activated, and the shadows are going to be cleared when you come together with the souls that you have contracted to come together with this period, because we have enough of contracts with karma. Now we
yeah,
want to feel the contracts
mm,
of our ascension and gifts, right? So that's
absolutely.
now we're gonna connect with our soul family.
And I just want to kind of emphasize how powerful these online connections are as well, Mia, because whereas in physical, the physical connection and the energy connection is wonderful, but I was shown back in 2015 that as a group working together online via Zoom, Skype, back in the days of Skype, when I first started doing this, it's Skype. Connection was absolutely terrible, sort of thing, and it was like, but I can remember doing a live workshop in Glastonbury, and it was a series of workshops that activate something called the crystalline codes. And there was a lovely lady who came over from Switzerland for the first workshop, but there was another four, and she's kind of, so we went home having kind of like activated the first three of the codes. And then me and my friend Mark, we were going to run one like the following month. And he said, I can't keep coming back for Wisdom Forwards from Switzerland. I didn't really think this through. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to run something now. I'm going to do this online with you. So we sat online, and from crystal to crystal, from me here in the UK to her sat in Switzerland, I activated the codes, and she said it felt more powerful even, or as powerful as it did in the physical workshop. Time and space is an illusion. We are all going to be here together in this space, working with each other from all parts of the world, all gathered together, and it's going to be good fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Exactly. You like really mark that spot that you have decided to be in this particular time on Earth also. So of course it's a huge collective planetary work we're also gonna do. So yeah, I can't even describe
Oh,
how big this is. Like, it's really bigger than we do understand. Sometimes I say to you, Tim, do you understand how big this is? This 6 month thing is like bigger than we understand.
it is. Everything's bigger than we
So we're
understand.
really happy
So,
for all of you.
yeah.
Yeah. And for you that don't have the possibility to join us with the 6 month journey, you will be able to come into just the webinars that you like to. You will miss, of course, the whole group thing, but you can at least join the webinars that might resonate to you. And also you will be able to join later if you suddenly just feel like, no, it doesn't resonate with me now, but suddenly you just get that feeling, you're also welcome later.
Yeah,
So,
lovely.
is there anything we would like to give now in this like very, it's just like I feel this super excitement but nervousness in my field. It's just like
Yeah.
two distinct feelings, like
Well, if we're feeling like that, everybody else is going to be feeling like that, Mia. So my advice would to be connect to that mighty I am presence, bring it in and get grounded.
yeah.
Get grounded for the start of this month. Most importantly, view yourself as a lightning rod. If you call these energies in, you need to ground them. They will come through your chakra system, anchor them into the earth, become a solid pillar of manifesting light, and start your month like that. You know, even if you got out of bed feeling like you've been run over by a bus this morning, first thing you do is you put your feet on the floor, you anchor that in, and you state your intention for the day. Make that a March thing. Make it a March thing. Make the first thing you do when you connect with this planet, when you open your eyes and you come sailing back from Sirius or wherever you've been all night, or clearing out the astral realms, as I sometimes get lumbered with still.
Oh yeah.
That's great fun, that is. And so you get back, you get back, your feet on the carpet, you anchor your energy in, and you state your vibration to the world for the day, and you hold it. You might get knocked out, but you recenter again. Even if you have to do that 100 times a day, eventually it will stick. So by the end of March, you'll be holding, or by the first workshop, by the 24th, by the time that we all kind of start the momentum, and even like, you know, we move into Aries season, it's, you know, by the end of March, everybody's going to be feeling a lot more stable, a lot more grounded, and a lot more sure of where all of this energy is going.
Yeah, and as you were talking, they said to me, be prepared to feel confused, and it's okay to feel confused, but shut your eyes. Have your feet on the earth, feel grounded, and state your command. You are the commander of your life. And also do your I am. Command, intent, and state your I am. Close your eyes, do it as often as you need when you feel overwhelmed and confused. And the old template of confusion is actually a part of the new template of freedom.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I just
yeah, good. Yeah, so you are not confused. You're actually tapping into the new space of freedom where you don't know. You don't need to know anything about the future because it's only the here and now that exists, really.
Yeah.
So we are excited, and yes, 21st, 4th of March, the full 6-month journey starts, even if we start now with the field. And yeah, if you feel this resonates with you, please join us. I really feel that having support and a safe space is really important right now, and maybe you can find that somewhere else with something else or someone else, but kind of understand the importance of this period on this planet right now and your important role as the way shower and yeah, everything that you are. Tim, we made it. We made it.
We did. And like, I'm super pleased this morning, and thank you to the wonderful Eric and Johan, because I believe this is the first time that I've ever done a Facebook Live from my Tim Wild Practical Ascension. So woo! Yay! Happy days.
Oh yes.
Of posting incessantly on Facebook. I've actually done a Facebook Live from it finally. But obviously I didn't organize it myself. We had lots of tech help.
Yeah, and I'm just on my way to create my own platform, so I hope I will have you there later, Tim.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we do need that kind of that option now, don't we?
It's time for that too. Absolutely. So yeah, the loved ones, Have a amazing March. This is, I know we said that before, but we have so deeply been prepared for that. I mean, I think all of us now by now understand that every single event we've been through has been a choice of ours for preparation, and we can now detach from the identity around it, and that creates freedom, and that make us understand the multidimensional being we are, and that's awesome. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Mia.
I'm ready. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I'm ready. Lots of love to you all. See you
Yeah, and
again
thank
very
you,
soon.
everyone.
Wishing you a
Yeah, see
beautiful
you.
day, and we'll catch you soon. See you in the field. Bye
Much
for now.
love.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.
So, do we dare to do anything now?
I'm going to
I
press
think
end
if
and watch my computer blow up. Erase the recording or whatever as well. Like,
if
please,
we
shall
if
I
we
do it? Shall I do
mute
it? Shall I press the
and
nasty red button? I'm going to do it. Ah,
what
right.
are you?
Go away. Oh no. And